But what are we doing today, guys? What
So,
is our
so yeah,
200th episode?
once again,
Black Christmas.
we're talking about the perennial
We talked about that.
holiday classic, Black Christmas. Yes, and this is, I'd say, the first. Some has argued the first slasher movie. I don't really think that that's necessarily fair, but I would say
I
that
do.
this is the first holiday themed horror movie. And this kind of introduced when you opened the door for like April Fool's Day, New Year's Evil,
Yeah.
My Bloody Valentine, and of course Halloween.
I do think there are quite a few contributions to the genre, though. A lot of people do say this is the first slasher movie because it predates Halloween.
Yep.
And there are elements in this film that you can see in other slasher movies, that classic murderer's POV shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's just good filmmaking. That's cutting your costs right there.
Definitely.
But it's a convention now, and I think this is one of the places it started.
Brian, quick side note here. I know we're live, but we need an adjustment. You're coming in a little low, I think, apparently, some folks.
How about
I don't know
now?
if you're able to turn your audio up.
How about now? Is that better?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. You're coming in louder here.
Okay.
John and I are so
no,
loud. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
But this is from Bob Clark, who most people know from A Christmas Story. So apparently this guy likes twisted and thoughtful Christmas. But it's interesting that this movie doesn't get more notoriety as one of the first of the what I call like the 70s slashers. Everybody gives that to Carpenter, who John Carpenter actually met with Bob Clark. And he asked him, "Hey, would you ever make a sequel to Black Christmas?" And he said, "Yeah, that might be fun." And he said, "Well, what would you do with it?" He said, "Well, I'd base it around Halloween, probably in the same sorority house. Just a bunch of women in danger from a mass killer, from a POV kind of shot, kind of a shape, and I would do it that way." And John Carpenter went, "Excuse me," and then jumped through the window and went right to a typewriter and stole the idea.
I mean, might as well. I mean, if that works.
Yeah. But so obviously this has become a cult classic over the years. Critics weren't great to it at first. It made a decent amount of money in theaters, but this became one of those like hugely successful movies on VHS, Laserdisc, DVD, Blu-ray, download. So it's become a huge cult classic. And this time of year, I thought, why not? Let's jump right into Black Christmas.
Definitely.
It's also one of my favorites.
If you hear me typing, so I mentioned how YouTube was kind of broken on the way, so I'm trying to get the link out. So I did not disappear. I'm here. I'm listening. Just trying to publicize as much as possible.